How come you can forgive people who did things to you, but you can't forgive yourself? How to become your own best friend? That's what I'm doing right now, is trying to forgive myself for the things that I did in the past. And it all starts with God, of course, to give me the courage and strength. And this isn't about spoiling myself or being narcissist. It's about forgiving myself for the things I did wrong. I've done a lot of wrong in my life, but if I sit there and hold that against myself, it's only going to make me and the people around me more miserable. And the more miserable I am and the more I don't forgive myself, the more I'm going to take it out on society. And so that's why I have to, of course, there's consequences that had to be paid for the things I've done wrong. When I committed a crime, I had to go to jail. And that's okay. I understand that. What I'm talking about is things like I stole from my mom when she was dying of cancer, and when I get cancer now, maybe that's my payback. But I don't believe in little karma. I believe that God is all forgiving. But back to the I stole from her. I stole from her $1,000 so that I could go gamble and get high. So to forgive myself for that is not an easy step. I had to turn to my higher power and ask for forgiveness there. My mother forgave me. And why do I share stories like this with you? Because I want you to know you're not alone. If you found this video, you've probably done something that you're not proud of, that you haven't forgiven yourself over. So how do I forgive myself on that? I go, well, I was a sick person doing that. I wasn't in my natural right state. In this state, I'd never steal from my mother, God rest her soul, but that still doesn't make it right. But I did steal from her, and so what I had to do is ask God for forgiveness. I asked my mom for forgiveness. She forgave me, and I remember that day that she forgave me. Oh, it was, she said, I know what you did, Mark. I know you stole money from me. And I broke down like a baby, because I was an adult man. I broke down crying like a baby, and she said, I forgive you. She said, because I'm an alcoholic, I'm a recovering alcoholic, a recovering gambling addict. She says, I know what it's like. She says, we'll never talk about it again, and I forgive you. And she said, stop crying. There's no reason to cry anymore. And so that day I didn't forgive myself. That made me feel worse. So today what I do is I try to be kind to other people. I try to give back so that I know my mom's watching. And so I've forgiven myself for that, because I was high on drugs. Like I said, that doesn't make it right and make it okay. But she found it in her heart to forgive me. So I know she wouldn't want me to hurt from that kind of pain. So I have to forgive myself. And now I can be in God's will, because how can I be in God's will if I'm sitting there worried about what I did 10 years ago or yesterday, as a matter of fact. So I have to clean up the wreckage of my past if I want to be in God's will and become my own best friend. That doesn't mean I spoil myself and stuff like that again. That doesn't mean you get to do that too. But we're trying to find you the happiness that I have. And like I say, I'm 99% happier than most people in this world. Why? Because I don't sit in the shit of my life that used to be. I look forward to each day. Today I've been up since 4 o'clock, and I'm excited for what the mysteries God brings to me today. And so you can have that life too. So just smile, forgive yourself, and journal. Man, journaling is really important, and we'll get back into that some more. God bless you.